Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eric Langkamp, also known as Tricky Hunter, coming to you once again with a relatively mundane update this time around, um, but very important. And it's when it comes to visual wise, this is relatively boring, like I said, but I have communication of phases working here. So I just figured I'd quick show off a video for you guys to see that I'm still, working at it. And you can see the login system still works. Mechs still spawn in, but you might notice that there's an end turn button sitting right here. And also if you watch here, you'll see the phases tick by and which player ID's turn it is. When initiative phase pops up, it'll go init order and then what player ID goes first and then second. So you can see that the game is clicking back and forth between the two. I also tested out the website deployment capability, and I confirmed that I can deploy it to the website that I've got. And let's see, we are about to go to, we're through heat phase. That's heat, that's end. This is the finish of end phase. Now it's reordering. It was 2-1, now it's 1-2. So this player goes again. And there you go. So I'm clicking through manually every phase, but certain ones of these will be automatic again. Oh, and now it's 2-1 again. So some of these will be automatic, but for testing purposes, I had every single phase be a manual click to confirm that it was happening the way it's supposed to, and as you can see, it is if you're watching the feed and the buttons. Now let's see if I can bring up real quick the website here. So let's go averongame.com. If anyone wants to, they can go onto this, extremely crappy templated website, but I've got this Play Averon button here, and since that game is up, you'll see that the game starts to load right in the browser, right there. And we'll go Eric to log in, and there's the game. Now, I can't log in another mech right now because I don't have it set up for 3 players yet. I'm still just testing out the one-on-one capability, and that's what the initial demo is going to be, is just one-on-one. But as you can see, it is deploying flat out in a web browser here, even though I will be continuing to test locally on a local app, but as you can see, I can deploy it to web. So I did get some massive progress tonight. It's just not as visually stimulating as randomly generated terrains and things like that. But the next phase past this is, since I got initiative working, the next thing is going to be getting turn-based motion. I've got motion, obviously, but as you can see, for those who haven't kept up with the videos, you can see that the mech is moving on both screens. And then I can move the other one this way. But as you can see, it's essentially real time, so I need to incorporate that into the turn-based architecture, and then it's combat and statistics. So moving right along here, had to work out quite a few kinks in the system here to make the phases work, but as you can see, they are working. So as always, I will be on Discord as much as possible, and we obviously have the pool going on for pre-funding. We will have more more options coming in the future, but this is the pre-demo funding that was asked for by Dark. So If you have any questions, feel free to ask about that. That is closing on November 2nd. So you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you soon.